Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Mystical's Intuitive Tarot and Oracle. Today we're going to... Because I'm doing a tarot card reading. No, you cannot watch your videos because I'm doing a tarot card reading. No, it's too noisy. You cannot. You play your game. I'm gonna turn off your PlayStation if you don't play your game. Welcome to my slice of life with my family.
Turn off your PlayStation.
Because that's what I'm gonna do.
Why are you gonna do that with yours?
Not too sure. I don't think that was a very nice thing to say, but that was pretty much the only thing I could say in order to get him away from me. So there. So today we're going to use the Pot Tarot as well as the Moonology Answers deck in order to answer your questions. And you see that we've got the Devil in the reverse. You're releasing some kind of burdens, releasing some kind of chains of bondage. And here we've got a Night Moon that says shadow work. So in the night, the moon is it's okay, it is part of the show. It is part of the show. So night moon and shadow work, so you might be actively releasing chains and bondages of issues that used to haunt you, but now they don't because you're doing the shadow work. Very powerful. So let's see what the universe has to give for us today using the Pot Tarot, please and thank you. Got a first card saying that you've got a Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles just indicates that you are independent and strong and mentally wise and sound in your own person. You are a very regal figure. You cut a really regal figure is what I'm getting right here. And what I'm getting also for the Nine of Pentacles is that you may also be... Got an itch in my eye. You may also be sitting on some wealth and finances and some kind of treasure chest, treasure trove or treasure chest, as you may. So you are in a very financially abundant period in your life, and that is where you're happy at right now, and you are very independent, very loving, very abundant person all in all. And here we've got a King of Wands in a reverse position. So the King of Wands just tells me that he's not ready. He might be a bully. He might throw his weight around, and he might be just really loud and obnoxious. And you've got somebody of this kind coming towards you, and this person might be a fire sign.
No.
He might be a fire sign, Leos, Aries, or Sagittarius. So this fire sign might be coming to you, who might actually be crossing you. He might be doing things to make you angry. He might be doing things that he doesn't mean to, but his natural way of being is that he is making you angry at the moment. So let's see what kind of situation is this person and this other person getting into. Let's find out, please, dear universe. Please, thank you. All right. So here we've got the Four of Pentacles in a reverse position. You're getting more generous. So it's in the case of the person getting more generous. So for the King of Joints in a reverse position, getting more generous can just mean that he is more loudly obnoxious, more obnoxious than before. And the situation could be in a way where you're very unbothered. You are very unbothered and do not give a shit. You don't give a crap. And you are absolutely in a place where nothing can touch you and nothing can bother you. And the King of Joints is a person where he is a little bit wanting to... Sorry, got distracted by Jeremy banging on the window. Right. So yes, the King of Joints in a reverse position might be more obnoxious than they're used to. They're trying to get your attention. They're trying to get something going with you, but it's not happening. It's not happening because you are more independent than usual, and you're more respectable. The word that comes up to me that I need to emphasize is respectable. You are actually in a respectable era of your life at this moment, and you're being so generous with your self-love that you're really getting to a place where nothing can touch you, not even this obnoxious King of Wands in a reverse position. And there's some secrets that's going to be coming out. I can sense that there's some secrets. Let's see if we can find out what these secrets are. Which you've got the Two of Swords in a reverse position. So there's more secrets coming out. There's something definitely being revealed to you. And I guess the Ace of Joints in reverse position just means that you are finally realizing your worth. And the secret is that perhaps it's your self-worth finally coming through. And your self-worth finally coming through can indicate awakening as well as maturing, as a self-maturing cycle, and era of your life that has just gone by, a karmic cycle that has just gone past. You have passed the test. This is what I'm hearing for you, Ace of Joints in a reverse position. You have passed the test and you can move on to the next stage. You have up leveled and you can move on. And here we've got a Queen of Swords, Queen of Pipes in a reverse position. So Queen of Swords in reverse position is unkind. She is prejudiced. She is just cutthroat in the way of her words. Her words hurt. And this might be somebody who you might need to watch out for, is what I'm getting. And why is this? Is because you need to listen to your intuition. We've got a High Priestess here. Where you need to listen to your intuition. You really need to rely on your actions. Rely on your intuitions for your actions. And let's see, why do you need to do that? It's because you want to move forward. You've got a lot of passions guiding you. You've got a Chariot. You might be a Cancer that you're dealing with as well. And you want to move forward. And this is something that you really want to get to in the next step of your life. And this is where your passions lie. And I can see that you're using your intuitions with this person who might be unkind and prejudiced and just a nasty person, so that you can move on to your Four of Wands moment. You can also be moving into a new relationship, is what I'm seeing. You're dodging and weaving and ducking and getting rid of people who might wish you harm or is annoying in overall. And that's because we've got the Nine of Wands in a reverse position. So you're coming out, you're healing, you're absolutely healing. And you need to heal because you are getting out of contact with all these people who are around you who might not wish you well. You've got a lot of naysayers around you is what I'm getting. And you come out the Wounded Warrior, and you are in a place where you are healing and you're getting better, and there's some justice being done in your situation. Got a Justice card here. You could also be dealing with a Libra, so you might be getting justice in your situation. Something, karma is serving up. Good times all around. And we've got the Eight of Swords here, so you might just be in fear, and whatever that is triggering you, whatever that is making you upset, whatever that is bothering you at this moment, it's all in your head. It's just your ego feeding you lies. And right here we've got a Star in reverse, so there's a lot of healing as well in this card, in this read, in this spread. You are still healing because you're getting out of contact with the people who don't serve your highest good. And you're healing because you're getting justice. You're getting justice for hanging out with people who don't serve your highest good. They're getting your just desserts, you're getting their karma, and you're getting good rewards. You're healing. You are just coming out of it. You're coming out with growth. You're coming out with new lessons being learned. You're coming out with bravery of someone who has showed up to the battle and fought and won. That's what you have been doing, because you've got justice on your side. You've got justice on your side, and you're as independent as they come, as is before, and you're as beautiful and as abundant as before. Okay, and let's see what the crowning card for this read is, this spread is. Please and thank you, dear universe. Crowning card, please. What's the card crowning this? We've got the World in a reverse. So there's some lessons not being learned that you are learning at this moment, and the whole entire theme of this spread is just learning lessons and getting out of karmic cycles, which you are because you're healing and you're growing, and healing is a process of growth. You heal when you grow, and you grow when you heal, actually. So what this card also wants you to know is that you may be coming to the end of a karmic cycle. You might be finally learning the lesson that puts that piece of puzzle in the puzzle frame. The final finishing touch that finishes the puzzle piece, the puzzle in the frame. And with that said, let's get on to the Moonology Answers Oracle deck. I just got this deck today and I'm very excited. I love it. I use it for myself a lot already within the time period of me receiving it. And right here, right now, which is this morning actually, I received it this morning. And what this card is, it says moon shining, stay in integrity. You can see the moonlight focusing on the figure right there sitting on the road, and you're really absorbing the symbolism of the triangle and the circle. The circles for wholeness and unity and oneness, and the triangles for creativity. Creation is also fire sign. And if you absorb these symbologies, you might understand that you have to stay in the integrity, and that means being whole and confident and comfortable within yourself, as well as being the creator within yourself, because that's what you are, a creator. So if you can stay in your integrity and get some moonlight, get some moonshine, go moonshining, you might be able to heal more successfully and more successfully complete the karmic cycles that you are in right now. And let's get another card, please and thank you. I'm loving this deck. Don't you love this deck? We love this deck. It's so good. Okay, let's see what we've got here. We've got Blood Moon, courage. You need courage to heal. A lot of courage is definitely needed for healing. You really need to pull out all the willpower that you have, and it's not just because you are pulling out willpower just for the sake of pulling out willpower. You know how it is when you do something that you force yourself to and it doesn't quite work. It's the same thing. You've got to find your willpower from where you're putting your will and where you're doing the work. So if you're putting your will in your passions, you're putting your will in things that bring you pleasure, you're on the right track, because that's where your willpower is going to come from. So get to it, get happy, get satisfied, get exhilarated, because this is where your courage is coming from. And it's the blood moon, so it indicates a red color, the chakra. The red chakra is for longevity, is for being present and grounded in this realm, in your body. It's for just staying where you are right now and really appreciating it. So this card just wants you to know that you can have courage and pull it from your will, where you put your will, and you're going to succeed. All right. One last card, please and thank you. I want to keep this reading nice and short, as well as, oh, you got two cards, so we're going to do two cards. Reading nice and short because this is supposed to be a short video. All right, see what we got here. We've got moonbeams, focus. You need to put your focus where your pleasures lie, and that is how you get to what you want to manifest. And if you can see the moonlight over here, it is shining, radiating moonbeams. Allow the moonbeams to touch you and radiate your own vibration towards the world, so you can achieve all that you dream about. It's cliche, but it isn't, because it is true. Your vibrations matter, and if you are nice for the sake of being nice, for example, and you don't really feel it inside, the vibrations count to the universe. But one of the good things that vibrations counting is that if you perform an act, it also sends out vibrations in the form of reflections from people. So they perceive your vibration and they reflect it back to you. And that's how you can perceive the vibrations of whatever you're doing at this moment. And if you can fake it till you make it, it definitely works as well. So if you perform an act without really feeling it, the reflections from other people will inform your own transmitter, and that would vibrate at the same frequency as well. So you're going to be getting the vibration of being nice if you're nice, even for the sake of being nice. So keep being nice even if you're just doing it just to fake it till you make it. And this theory can be applied across the board as well. It's not just being nice. You can say being angry or being upset. But yes, focus. You need to focus on what brings you passion, what brings you joy, what brings you exhilaration. And let's move on to the last card. We've got process your feelings, howl at the moon. And as you may howl at the moon, that's how a person may try to process their feelings. And you can process your feelings through a lot of things. Shadow work for one, medicinal plants for another, seeing how this is the pot tarot. You can journal, you can dance, you can howl at the moon, you can do whatever that you need to in order to process your feelings, because processing your feelings is something that we all need to do, otherwise you get a backup. And I know not a lot of us are taught all of this when we are in whatever educational upbringing that we have. We're not taught to process emotions, but we're not taught that we can write it out, we can sing it out, we can howl at the moon, we can dance it out. We have to sort of figure it out on our own, and perhaps that's the best way to learn things, by experiential learning. As in the case as it may be, you just need to process your emotions, because that would help you to heal as well, because healing is the processing of emotions. Healing is change, and change is the processing of emotions that lead us to change from one behavior to the other. So that's what the cards want you to know in our message of healing for today. I hope you have a lovely day, blessed day, and blessed be. I'm going to see you in the next video.